Alright guys, my next lesson is going to be on the hammer-on and the pull-off, which is what most of you are having problems with when it comes to playing on hard and expert. Key things about hammer-ons and pull-offs is you cannot play expert without knowing how to do them properly. We can, but it's not a good idea because you're going to be strumming a lot and then you're going to be annoyed and then you're not going to play. And we don't want that. We want you to play, we want you to get good scores, and we want you to make fun of me when I can't beat your score. What I'm going to cover is Freebird. Freebird on expert is a good tool to be using for your hammer-on and pull-off practice, just for beginners, because the key thing is it does a lot. If you don't play Freebird in real life, it's slide guitar, and the best way to represent that on Guitar Hero is hammer-ons and pull-offs. And if you know what you're doing, there's slow hammers and slow pull-offs that you can use to work to get practice. And then during what we're going to cover the section chorus 2. It speeds it up a little bit to try and get you a little more in tune with what's coming up. But we're not going to go over that. But we're just going to show you, we as in me and my trusty guitar are going to show you things you can do to try and practice. The key thing about hammer-ons is the root note does not have to be let go, and I've mentioned this once already. When you're hammering, you can hold the root note and throw it on no matter what you're doing. And I can show you an example of that in a different song as well. It's actually Thunder Horse on Expert, if any of you want to try it. Pull off, you might watch me do this in this manner, but it still works all the same. You can do it like this. But the key thing to get in your mind is the fact that you do not have to let go of lower notes when playing higher. That does not work on chords, so don't think that. Okay, we're going to start it here. Basically what you want to do is anything that can be hammered, you're going to want to try and hammer and not strum. That's the only way you'll learn. Okay, and I obviously missed some because I wasn't strumming. That's a good thing you're going to want to try and practice. And remember, that's Freebird, Expert, it's chorus 2, and it's the lead guitar part. If you want to get any other practice doing this, if you want to get advanced practice, if you feel comfortable with it, you're going to want to go to Jessica and practice basically all of Jessica's solo. And just try to hammer on anything you can. That's what I do. That's how I practice. But key things you're going to want to keep in mind, like I said earlier, is when hammering and pulling off, is you want to hold the root note down and hit any note that has a white top. Anything that has a black top needs strummed. Same thing with pulling off. If it's a pull-off, a blue, yellow, red pull-off, you can hold it and do it like this, or you can do it like that. As long as you strum the root note, which most of the time there's like a green root note, but during solos, root notes can end up anywhere. It's a key thing of paying attention to what you're doing. So, like I said, just remember is that you're going to hold the root note and hit whatever you need to, and pulling off is the same way. Just remembering to strum when needed. I'm going to split this up into sections. There's going to be another video. Video is going to cover different songs, different techniques that I use. This is just to get you started, so go ahead and try it and get to shredding. And play like me. I'll see you next time.